Let's try this again. Maybe the legendary bosses shouldn't be paired with sacrifice your health kind of secondary. I'm gonna try something different now. We can't do much with 5 pages. In fact, we can do literally nothing with them. I'm gonna go with the same combination and try this legendary bosses Lantern Fairies combo this time. So we don't have to worry as much about the health we are going into the boss fight with, because ooh, these are some nice relics we see there. Nobling to start out with, Bloodstone. At the end of each battle this hero heals 4 life. I wish we had that last time. Ah, I should have put it on Seifer with the Savage Fang. Oh well. What's our starting deck look like? Shoot 'em up. Attack all enemies for 20. When you defeat an elite or boss battle, this card permanently gains +5 attack. That's amazing to have in the starting deck. Sucker Punch again. We got Meat Shield again. Oh, our defense got replaced by a Devil Strike. We have a very aggressive starting deck. With Shoot 'em up and Devil Strike. Sucker Punch is also a big hit. What do you have? Ogre Belt? Works well with the Devil Strike, Absorb Soul, Shoot 'em up. It's probably something I'm interested in. I wish Shoot 'em up had an additional slot. I don't think I can really put anything into the Shoot 'em up until I find a really good gem. Branch of Tarum, Yakite isn't bad. Ogre Belt is probably even better than Yakite though. Eye for an eye. Until the start of your next turn, whenever Seifer takes damage, deal that much damage to all enemies. That could carry a Savage Fang so well. Okay. Let's see what's in the vault. Sucker Punch, Croc's Dinner, and Lava Surge Axolotl. Ooh, I see some potential here. Lava Surge Axolotl, whenever this gains Spirit, gain 5 times as much. That has such great synergy with everything Seifer can do with aggressive minions, aggressive allies. Grant this thing 5 Spirit, it gains 20. 4 Spirit, it gains 20. With a Whiplash. Grant it 5 with a Cast Devil. No. Is it? It's not Cast Devil. The 2-cost card that attacks the front enemy and buffs an ally and summons a Brute. I think that gives 5. 25. Man, Lava Surge Axolotl is so good. I could even reduce its cost with a Shadow Gem. Croc's Dinner is also really good though. Croc's Dinner works very well with Savage Fang. Giving us the healing. And then we could build around power on Seifer. But I want to try this Lava Surge Axolotl strat. Too bad we don't have a great ally buff card actually available here. First time you discard a card each turn, draw a card. That makes the Shadow Gems much better. I don't think I put a Shadow Gem into the Lava Surge Axolotl right now. I'd rather pay the cost. I only have to pay it once. Devil Strike could easily get the Shadow Gem. So could Absorb Soul, I guess. Yeah, I want to play the... I want to be able to play the Absorb Soul a bit easier. Shoot them up. That's nice. We almost already have enough damage to go for a Lantern Fairy. Almost. A dig. Ah, an early dig. That makes me stall though, which is not something I'm really that great at. How often do we need to play this deck for it to be really worth it? About 5 times would be pretty good already. And then later on we can alchemize it into something different. Ah, it's so tempting. This deck doesn't really work with Dig. We don't have good stalling opportunities. I don't think I want a Fodder or a Fire Breath either. It's weird to skip a card this early, but I think it's right. The question is, can we defeat the Lantern Fairy right now? What do we have at the moment? Yeah, I think we can. Ooh, more ink. Noble ink, huh? Maybe I should have started with this fairy. Well, shoot 'em up is 20. That's not gonna be worth it here. $30 damage on turn 1. Defend Sucker Punch is 1623. That's better than a Devil Strike. I am a little bit short. Yeah. Should have figured as much. 23. I'm 18 damage short here. It's not too bad to lose this Lantern Fairy. It still sucks, but at least we do get a fight next to it. Yeah, I overestimated my damage there. No real excuse for that one. We're just holding out for the shoot 'em up. It's a Royal Ink. 5 spaces, huh? Let's go for this fight. What? Another lava surge? I kinda need some defense, but then again, right now my problem is that I don't have enough damage for the fairies. Maybe I should have socketed the Savage Fang ages ago. That wouldn't have made a difference though. Intimidate is pretty good as well. If we're going for the long run, Intimidate is really good actually. Yeah. Rebels. It's 40 damage for 3 energy. This is, let's say, 15, 20 damage, 36 with a Sucker Punch. Shoot them up, still better. Okay, they're starting to dish out some damage. Shoot them up, take the 23 and then be done with it next turn. 21 actually. Precision ink. Glad to have it. More royal ink as well. Fire oil, grim siphon, teamwork. Hi, Mr. Does It, welcome. Grim siphon isn't terrible. I'm struggling a bit with this one. Or rather with the last one. I had... The legendary bosses are pretty tough. What do I want to do here? Actually, you know what? I should move the camera over here. I think it's less in the way there. Because here it is covering my deck. I want more damage. Grim Siphon would help with that. What I really want is more energy. That can also be used for healing sometimes. In case that's ever necessary. These are all defensive. They don't help us with the Lantern Fairies. Eye for an Eye doesn't really help us with the Lantern Fairies either. It would only be a pretty minor effect for us right now. Ignite, Rock Out and Sucker Punch. I do like an Ignite. Guardian, whenever either of the heroes plays a defend, draw a card. This is total trash. Receive no wounds when Seifer dies. When you have no cards in hand, draw a card. None of these really work for us. We switched out all but one of the defense. It's so weird that this isn't Sorocco. Sorocco's ability, and Sorocco only starts with one defend. So I have no idea what this talent is supposed to do for us. I guess it's quick thinking. Okay, that might be useful. Let's transmute defend, I guess. Shield bash, stand behind me, or flatten. That would certainly help with the fairies. I think with this one I can take on the fairies now. We have one left over there, and there should be another one somewhere. Right? Oh yeah, up there. Let's go for this lantern fairy. What is this hand? This dissolves, so I should play it. Because my other play is gonna be flattened anyways. I don't want Seifer in the front because I have sucker punches in the deck. I don't think we can make it. 34? Okay, we drew back into the flatten, so it's actually gonna work out. Glad to see that flatten twice. That wasn't all that great. It was fine actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop a brush here. It's not ideal. 5. Pop a brush. Yeah, it works out. It works out. Let's pick up the royal ink. Throw the ink down in this direction. Pop a brush here or one further down. Probably not one further down. Another alchemist. Time to switch out the Seifer Strike. Fodder, Flame Spitter and Devil Cry. Not a huge fan. Gain rage equal to the size of your draw pile. Not a fan of Devil Cry. It seems so weak when the 0 cost gain 10 rage exists. It does have retain at least, so it has something going for it, at the very least. Flame Spitter, I guess. Flame Spitter with a Scholar Shard. Still have one noble ink left. Steam Engine is good to have. We have explored all the fights. So we have access to all of them right now. While our deck is still in this pretty aggressive state, I think we can take on another Lantern Fairy. Should have played Intimidate first, before entering Rage there. Oh, that's bad. These cards are useless. Lava Surge is at least 15. 20. Yeah, that's really good. This will draw me a card. Oh, the flatten, so good. And we actually have it. Okay. Promote. Yep. That can get our Axolotl going. Do we have enough healing to use the Savage Fang yet? I think so. Time to go for some fights. Set up the Lava Surges and then Intimidate to reduce the incoming damage. $34 damage from these guys. That won't quite make it. And this time we're actually doing the ally thing, and I kind of like it. Heal to full. And Seifer turned into a white silhouette for whatever reason. Precision ink. Always happy to have some. It's time for the elite fight. That upgrades our shoot 'em up as well. And I think we are in a pretty good position to do an elite. I kind of don't want to kill both the Tikis just yet. But if I don't shoot them up, what am I really doing this turn? Sucker Punch a Tiki and strike for 7. Block the hit. That's probably still better, because I have another chance to stun the enemy at a later turn. And I kinda have to stun here. That means we set up the Lava Surge and use a Flatten for the kill. Ah, that would have been a nice card to play. Your debuff is Aura of Weakness, I think. Let's add 25 damage to the board. What's your next debuff? We already have an Aura of Weakness going. I mean, I don't have to care. I can just kill you. I don't even have to do anything, right? You know, let's leave you at 1. I am missing some HP. So that gives me a small chance to draw the Absorb Soul here. We found it. Relic. Crumbling Mask. Until your deck is shuffled the first time, gain 1 energy per turn. You know, that's really good. Even just 1 energy on the first turn is quite good. This is 1 energy on the first, at least 2 turns. Potentially more. Once we add some more cards to the deck. I'm gonna Ignite into Intimidate you. Just drain your power. That was a pretty good first turn. I am quite happy with it. Take the one, Sorocco? Not necessary. $21 incoming. We don't have much defense here at all. But I think I wanna play Devil Strike. Let's play Flatten first. We might draw into something better. Yeah, Devil Strike, take the damage on Seifer. I could Enrage, then Grim Siphon to heal Seifer back up. Finish with the meat shields. That will leave me with more HP than I started with, so I guess it's worth it. And back to full health. Noble Ink. That's a pretty good brush up there. And there's another elite fight. Whenever this hero deals 20 damage with a single attack, inflict weak. Grim Siphon does it. Absorb Soul only does it in Rage. Ignite does it. Shoot 'em up does it. Flatten does it. I'm gonna put that on Sorocco. I wanna find out... I wanna test something. I wanna see if Lava Surge Axolotl can trigger it. It shouldn't be able to because it's not an attack from Sorocco. But I have seen something similar happening recently. 15 Rage. Let's set up the Flame Spitter to draw. Thank you very much, Flamespitter. You were very useful. That could have gone better. Use your power by 5, set up the Axolotl, and guard for a full defense. This guy is much less scary with their power reduced by 5. Okay, let's see. Will you be weakened? Yes, you will. So Lava Sword Axolotl will now permanently weaken the frontliner. As soon as we buff it, that is very strong. I like that Axolotl a lot. Flatten to not discard Absorb Soul, or is there another way? We have 2 strength. We will have 3 strength, so this is gonna hit for 27. Well, I have to play Flatten no matter what. And then I think I'd rather heal 8 life than take 5 damage to heal 12 life. Whenever you play a ranged card, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I don't think we currently have any ranged cards. But there is always the chance of finding a gem that's ranged, I guess. Okay, I'm really glad we found that second elite. Mostly because that makes our shoot 'em up much more potent. Let's see, maybe we draw a block card. Shoot 'em up kills the frontliner, but then what? Then flatten. Take 9? No, I should meat shield. Take some damage here. I don't need to ignite, right? I should. Oh, that was not what I wanted to discard there. It's fine. The damage is on Seifer. We can heal that back up pretty easily. Don't think I want to ignite here. That will actually kill. I guess I just let the lava surge Axolotl weaken the enemy slowly. I mean, we haven't used any hearts either. This is good exploration. Do we have any value that we discovered and haven't yet picked up? No. I definitely want to use this brush though. It's a 15. Well, so much for that. We have another great brush positioning. This area around here isn't bad, but it would cost me a bunch of precisionings, which they are kind of value later on, you know. I could see spending a brush for 11 or 12 if we find a place where that is a possibility. Well, we already found a place where that is a possibility, but maybe we find an even better place. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. It's 10, 11. This is also an 11. Not a ton of value. And then we take one brush with us to the next area. I don't think we want to go with the eye for an eye. Branch of Tarum would help our defense quite a bit. Yakite, Ogre Belt, all these are great defensive cards. We have Grim, Siphon, Devil Strike and Promote, which are 2 cost. I would probably pick up more promotes. Lava Surge Axolotl is spent after we play it once. So it would only work once for the Ogre Belt. I wouldn't... No, I don't want an Iron Dust. Do I want an Ogre Belt? I kinda do. I think an Ogre Belt is pretty good. I'm also gonna buy a Yakite, just to show my defense up a little. We are on legendary bosses. There are still more hearts lying around, and as crazy as that sounds, I'm gonna use one, just to make sure Seifer is at full health for this boss fight as well. Legendary bosses. Okay. Now that is a start. Ah, 33 damage. That's not nice. Let's see if we draw some nice defensive cards. That is a nice defensive card. Mess that up. I think that means we take the damage on Sorocco. So I can play the Sucker Punch. It's only 1 rage, but it's also 1 strength. Oh, Intimidate is great. Ah! But I think the 25 each turn will be enough to win the fight. Do I do another 28? No, I should block. This is still 19. With a permanent weakness on the enemy, it will not be a problem. I could sacrifice the brew, but I don't have to. I should have enraged myself. I keep the rage to the next floor. But I heal to full. Okay. This is going well. Croc's Crown and Mask of Chaos are both great. So is Kalim's Amulet. I think Croc's Crown is even better. Gem of Breaking, I don't like it. But I like these attacks even less. Gem of Breaking can at least remove block, so our Lava Surge Axolotl gets their damage through. Ooh, Knight's Pauldrons, I like these. The first time each battle the other hero would take lethal damage, swap the heroes and gain 12 block. Glass Arrow, less interesting for me. Gem of Breaking. We want to put that in a small attack that we are often gonna play early. We don't have small attacks. That's not a thing in our deck. I could put it in a strike, but I'm very likely to transform that at the next Alchemist we see. Well, let's just see what our Vault of Wisdom has in store for us. Flatten Brimstone Needle and Fodder. I feel like that's a skip. Should have looked at the shop first to have more information. Prayer Beads, another eye for an eye, Cast Devil. Flesh Reef is kind of okay. Not super exciting. Primal Skull is around. Primal Skull is pretty busted. We haven't found any Farrier Wells last floor. Primal Skull. How can I make that work? Would have been best in something like an Ignite. Can't make it work just yet. I could buy an eye for an eye and put it in there. Not with the money I currently have, but... That's also a Cobalt Stepstool. That just gives us another talent. That could also be pretty neat. We have our slots full, so I kind of want to spend an ink before I start the fight. This is an ink that's gonna get spent anyways, so... I think it's time to transform the other Seifer strike. Seifer over Sorocco. I'm digging for 2 cost cards. No 2 cost cards, but a Spinning Blade with Raw Ruby could be good. But I think I prefer the defensiveness of a sulfuric barrier with... We have the... whenever you discard a card, draw a card. So actually Focus Prism is pretty good. But I kinda want the dense block right now because I don't have a ton of energy. So I can't always make use of the extra cards I draw.
Nice one.
It's not super exciting, but it's definitely a very solid and usable card. The downside is our deck is getting less damage dense. So we are having a harder time with the fairies. Triton Tide Lord. Can't lose more than one life at a time. You're attacking for 23 right away. Kinda wanna summon a Brute. Kinda wanna play Devil Strike, but Absorb Soul Guard is just better. Shoot 'em up is just terrible. Let's see what we draw. Flatten, that's at least a cheap attack. It's only the first time you discard a card each turn, so Flatten won't draw another card. Permanently reducing your strength would be nice. But I think here we go for the block. So we don't take too much damage. We do have some healing on Sorocco as well, so taking some damage on Sorocco isn't too bad. Do I set up the Lava Surge? Rage is 16 block, so 8 additional block. That might be necessary here. Yeah, gonna reduce our power. That's worth taking 2 damage. I kinda wanna draw the card. Even though that's kind of a waste of our... Rage. And next turn you're dead. Can we absorb your soul? Nope. Still no. Okay. Triton Tide Lord is a pretty rough first fight here. Oh, Phalanx and Croc's dinner. Kinda want the dinner. More healing. Do I care about the healing? It is nice. It's also another aggressive ally. Something we can target with a promote. Gives us extra healing when we do so. Phalanx though. 11 block for 1. The only problem with it is that it's pretty useless in the Lantern Fairy fights. But Croc's dinner isn't amazing either. I'm gonna go for the elite, right? Upgrade my shoot 'em up again. Yep. Rapala. I think we have pretty good chances against Rapala. want to do as much damage as possible. That means playing Ignite last. No, Ignite doesn't enrage me. It's one shot. So we play Ignite first for the extra strength before we throw out all the damage we have. Absorb Soul first. It might discard the Devil Strike, but it might also draw into something even better. Oh, Intimidate is probably the better play here. Set up the negative strength on the enemy. Shoot 'em up is 35. And we can play it from the back line. It also weakens the enemy. Wasn't that one turn's last turn? I think I have to set up the Lava Surge even though I don't really want to. Promote in this hand, I wish I could play it. Okay. We have a turn where we can go ham on the enemy. Set up the Flame Spitter. That might matter. Flatten is just better than Grim Siphon. No, Grim Siphon draws us too. Well, we don't really do anything with their cards. Oh, we already triggered Steam Engine this turn. Oops. Well, that sucks. Okay, does display the timer correctly. This is just a defensive turn for the most part. Really don't want to spam my rage on a Devil Strike. So I'm not gonna. You can't make me, game. That sucks. No way to spend one energy with 5 cards in hand. I really wanted to switch Seifer to the front there, but I just didn't have an opportunity to do so. Without the Devil Strike, that is. I need to make sure Sorocco doesn't die. This promote is so hard to cast. Should try to find a cost reduction for it. Is there any chance we have lethal here? There is, in fact. Enrage? I will enrage. Well, we beat the Rapala. Let's see what we get from it. Ooh, a Perfect Diamond. Perfect Diamond is a good card. It's not a card. It's a relic. No, it's not a relic either. It's a gem. Gem is what that thing is called. Get it right, Sao. Just put it in a phalanx. Be happy with that. I kind of want to put it in promote. So it gets easier to play because it also defends me at the same time. Where do I go with the Imperial Link? I could get close to this fight. This fight gets accessed by this Lantern Ferry. Once I kill it. Maybe it's time to start bashing these Lantern Ferries. I don't feel perfectly comfortable, but... Plus 10 spirit. Okay, I think we are gonna get this one down pretty easily. The Absorb Soul is still in the deck. I could potentially play it. I would just need to get rid of some of the armor there. Good thing I decided to wait. Some free healing on Seifer is very welcome there. Oh, this one. I don't think we benefit all that much from getting extra strength from the Eye of the Apex. Are the hunting treasures any good? They are not exciting. They're not bad either. Maybe it's time to add a hunting card to our deck. What are the hunting cards again? I don't remember. Discard all Seifer cards. Next turn Seifer gains 3 power, plus 3 for each card discarded this way until the end of turn. Stalk. It's a good card, but not in my deck. Seifer kneels in respect, bowing their head low toward the creature. It tilts its head to the side, considering the situation. The air is tense with silence for some time. Seifer hears a voice in their head. Not a voice, a growl. It is communicating somehow. Images of hunting, slaying, stalking. It is sharing experiences it has known. In return, Seifer feels it taking some of their own. A wicked smile creeps across Seifer's face. The creature cringes slightly but stays composed. Satisfied, it silently lopes away. Seifer has learned something from this exchange. Oh, another elite fight. Well, I feel like this is gonna be our next transform at a alchemist. And that's okay. Think twice, I really like that. It's a great card to put gems in it. Strongman, each turn the first time you play a card that costs 2 or more gain 1 energy, that's great. Charismatic, allies cost 1 less, that's also great. When an enemy dies, if it wasn't summoned, Seifer heals 3 life, that's okay. We have a lot of cards that cost 2 or more. How many allies do we have? We do care a lot about Lava Surge Axolotl. Flame Spitter just becomes free and draws us a card, that's also good. But I think we want a Strongman. Time for another elite battle? Sorocco is a pretty low life right now. So kinda wanna avoid this elite for now. Get with an 8 space reveal and then use a precisioning to get to the Lental Ferry here. That that gives us access to the Night Pauldrons there. Pretty good setup turn. Not Axolotl plus promote, but not every battle can start with Axolotl promote. We might have to spend our rage to win this fight. We need 50 damage this turn. That's 50 damage. There is no way we can absorb this guy's soul, right? We could have. If we didn't play the promote on the Lava Surge Axolotl, I think we could have. That goes on Seifer, I think. Balloonfish, Triton, Lyricist, and Flatten. I do like Balloonfish, but what does it really do for us? I don't think it's that important. Skip. I don't think it's really important enough to pick up. Let's go for another normal fight. We haven't done many of these. Flatten to cycle a card. Let's set up the Lava Surge. Backliner is attacking for 15 times 3, that's quite scary. Flame Spirit will help us against that damage a little bit. Although I could also sacrifice it with the meat shield. That might be the better option. I am really considering not playing promote here. Going meat shield, absorb soul strike, strike the backliner, that leaves 13, then 11, 9 damage times 3. I think that's actually what we do. No, we have Croc's Crown and Ogre Belt. We should play the promote. think that's better than a block. Oh, the shoot them up would have been very nice. Oh, we only take 6 damage here. It's fine. And the frontliner definitely dies. Or we can end the fight right here.
This is wasting my
time. Honestly, I value the precision ink higher than the noble ink right now. So I'm gonna use the noble ink. Oh, there's a gold pile hidden behind here. Let's pick it up. Drain strength, shaman, ritual strike. Ritual strike could help us with energy. Shaman is generally pretty good. I don't think I want drain strength right now. I'm gonna craft this promote. I'll take a shaman. Is there any way we can get a cost reduction? No. I could get a Cobalt Step Stool now. Prayer Beads will never trigger. Because we have quick thinking. So we can't trigger ever. When our hand is empty, we immediately draw a new card. Mask of the Predator is pretty bad. I'll take the extra talent. Gain an energy and draw a card at the start of each battle. When Seifer becomes enraged, draw a card and gain an energy. At the start of your turn, if Sorocco is leading, draw a card. All of these are pretty good. With this Ignite giving us just 15 rage each battle by default, Burning Mind could be good. But I think I want Head Start. We have a lot of setup to do. And the faster we can do it, the much better off we are. And Head Start will always trigger at the start of the fight. And turn 1 is the most important turn in this game. I think I'm just gonna stalk here. Do I ignite before I stalk? Well, yeah. I'm an idiot. Now stalk is the current turn. Oh, that sucks. I misplayed that so badly. Set up the lava surge. I don't think we need the shaman here. It's still the best card to play. I don't want to amp my rage. This is bad. Can I get a promote? Promote is in the draw pile. I guess I have to draw it then. I need the damage from the Axolotl. I'm gonna enter Rage right now. Did I mess up? No, we are good. We have exact lethal. That was a close one. Oh, finally a Farrier well. Now we have a lot of energy on turn 1. Good thing we have some hearts lying around.
Feels good, man.
I'm gonna pop some of those and then go for the elite fight. $12 power for the Absorb Soul. I'm also gonna draw an extra card. No, I don't think. It might be worth it. I could also just block for 24. I think that's basically what I want to do this turn. Just block for a giant amount. Cycle a card. Can turn down the 25 there. Oh, you're weakened now. So we can play the Stalk. Don't want to think twice. I don't want to draw into the Lava Surge or the Promote this turn. Drawing into the Shoot 'em Up was bad enough. We really want to weaken you this turn if possible. Doesn't look possible. Have to set up the Lava Surge. And Intimidate is still better than not playing it. This is also 4 block. It's also 2 card draws at a time where our card draws might be bad, but I had to risk it there. Get the power. Well, we have the permanent weakness that makes this specific enemy much less dangerous. Shoot them up into Phalanx. And we are done. Maybe we can even absorb his soul. Apparently not. Should have played the Sulfuric Barrier for extra rage. But it probably won't matter because a single... what's the card? Ignite will get us there anyway. Himzo's Quill. That's not bad with the Precision Inks. I should have used it here. No chance of hitting an irrelevant target. An irrelevant space rather. Because all the adjacent spaces were valuable. That's something you need to think about with Himsels. Decent setup on turn 1. Setup and almost taking these guys out. good fight.
Is that it?
Ooh, explosive pigment. There is another normal fight down here that we can use. Can I actually use that? Will that give me back the sucker punch? It does. Interesting. I didn't expect it to because the last card we played was Shaman. $38 damage. Kinda wanna play shoot 'em up. 18 block. I guess 18 block is better. That's another 4, by the way, from the Ogre Belt. We can weaken with the flatten. Nice, got the full block. I don't think I need to play Ignite. Don't have to take that damage. $51 incoming. Good thing we have the flatten. Do I want that back? I think so. Get the full block this turn. And then win this turn, ideally. Or next turn. That works too. It's 22 damage we have right now. I'll leave myself with the chance to absorb soul. Or even better. Siphon. I feel like I'm not managing my rage very well, but it's good enough, I think. Can promote the shaman. But it's still block, draws me more cards. Nice, that's what I was hoping for. We'll take 5 on Seifer. That's okay. Now wins us the fight. Okay. So much precisioning. Not that I mind at all. Hidden Fairy are well, amazing. We're getting somewhere. just pull that back and do it again. I don't have to. Shaman is so nice. We don't need the lava surge here. I'd rather play a devil strike. Okay, looks like we got through this one just fine. Okay. Almost back to full health with both my heroes. I like it. Where do we use the explosive pigment? Still haven't found the gem. This area is pretty open. Is there a good way to access it? I think I have to use at least one precision ink. This is a 27 already though. But moving one tile over here should be even better. It actually isn't. Huh. Wow, that's a lot of nothing. Exotic pet, sucker punch and another thing twice. If we don't find gems, think twice is not gonna be that great. This one only has one socket as well. Where do we explore? We have 6 brushes. We should definitely explore some more. We should probably just use brushes for 12s and stuff like that. Another shaman? I don't think I need a second one. One is usually gonna be enough. Let's explore up here a bit. Nope, that was not very good. This one won't be great either. I guess then we can move over there. Second lava surge, that makes it easier to hit the right one. Like to hit one at all. These are kind of low value brushes now. Well, let's use one more brush and take the last one with us. Ugh. These are far from optimally used, but I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it. Because I could be here forever with this complexer board. And just consider all the possibilities where I could use precision ink, where it could reveal an additional tile with a brush or quill, I mean, and then find the optimal spot to use a brush that way. That would take forever. So I'm just gonna go with decent and take it. Again, I'm gonna heal Sorocco because I'm really afraid of what these bosses can do. Captain. Captain has upgraded his upgrades. Also, he equips them more carefully. Reflect 3 damage to attackers. We're gonna take damage this turn no matter what we do, right? So yes, you reflect some damage back to us, but we are okay with it. The weakness is more important. Okay, that's huge. I'm okay with taking that damage. I'm not okay with seeing the Lava Surge Axolotl go by unused. Reduce the leading hero's power by 5. It's not a big deal. This is a setup turn anyways. And what a great setup turn it is. Now I can't activate the shaman. Huh. Weird. Very inconsistent. Do we play Think Twice? Yeah, I want to get back to my new draw pile as quickly as possible. Get to my next promote. Whenever the heroes play a card, discard and redraw 1 less card than they had. There's the promote I was looking for. Is it really drawing less? I feel like it's drawing the same amount. It is drawing the same amount. It definitely says 1 less. Huh. Gain 6 power. That's fine. Like, we can easily defend against that hit. Oh well, we will be fine. Use the leading hero's power again. We don't need the second lava surge out there. Let's just get a big hit in. Have some brutes to sacrifice with the meat shield. We can't quite kill this turn, right? So we should defend. Maybe we could have killed if I enraged the promote. Lava Surge Axolotl for the kill. Ogre Cleaver. Aaron and Strum, each ally gains 1 spirit. That's actually really significant in this deck. Buffs up the Shaman, buffs up the Lava Surge Axolotls by 5. Yeah. I think this is the deck for it. Oh, follow the boss. It's almost worth for follow the boss, but not... Stand Behind Me is a good card as well, but not against the Face Stone, right? We slam that into promote and call it a day. Or we use it for defensive tools. Well, promote does block for 7, so it's not terrible in terms of defense either. It blocks for 11 actually because of the Ogre Belt. The Ogre Cleaver would also be good with the Lava Surge Axolotl. Yeah, I think that's fine. The start of each battle inflict critical hit on each enemy. This hero has +1 power. Drop of Echoes, Meteor Shard, Blood Diamond. When you play this, add a 0-cost copy of the card to your hand with no gems. Bullfrog Berserker. At the start of each turn, double this ally spirit. Whenever you attack, gain block equal to this ally spirit. Grim Guard. Whip Crack. Whip Crack is good. Whip Crack with a drop of Echoes, perhaps? It could be quite useful. Let's take a look at this. Goki with the +1 spirit is pretty good. I think I still want to pick that up. We have a 5 spacing. That's nice, but not what I currently want. Is this always the drama? No, it's not always the drama. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's see what we can draw. It's not actually bad. Flame Spitter into promote. Good enough. Scatter some rage. Lava Surge promote. Could play another Lava Surge, but I could also just block and let the one we already have do its job. Imperial Ink, that's not a bad start. We can get to this Lantern Ferry with it and discover some space up in the other direction. Oh yeah, I'll take a follow the boss. Bouncer. If you still have block, add a headbang to your hand. Malice whenever an enemy takes damage. Seifer gains a rage. That's not bad. I take Malice. I think we are already well equipped to deal with the Lantern Ferry, right? We have the Lava Surge on turn 1. Wanna cast Devil Strike to draw 2 cards. Flame Spitter, hopefully finding us the promote. Maybe Think Twice finds the promote. I guess we set up another Lava Surge. That's 10 damage a turn. Just set up for the first turn, that's fine. Hit for 50. Follow the boss is 10 for 0, I should play it. And then we use Flatten to discard. We don't have energy, I don't want to draw into the promote this turn with the Phalanx. With the, not Steam Engine, which one was it? Quick Thinking. Should have played the Shaman first and brought it back. Doesn't matter, we easily have the kill here. And we are enraged. All your aggressive allies attack. We need to play something. So we have to break the rage no matter what. Choose an ally to replace. I don't want to.
Noise. This is wasting my time.
Oh, Fugoro. That's in range of this Lantern Fairy at least. What did you take? Aww, the drum? Really?
This is the good stuff.
Really? You had to take the drum, huh? Oh well. Let's see what this alchemist has in store for us. I kinda wanna hunt down Fugoro first. But our inks are not well suited to that right now. Well, let's go to the alchemist then. I think it's Dog that we want to transmute now. Or maybe this Strike. Stalk is pretty useless. Follow the boss. Withdraw discard. I could also get an Entrench with Retain range, so it's always 1 cost and has Retain. That wouldn't be bad. Is it better than a Follow the Boss with a Focus Prism though? It is not.
Shiny.
I want to see some more inks before I hunt down Fugoro. Sure, I'll enrage. Lava Surgeon to shoot them up. No defense this turn, huh? I could still draw some. That counts. Taking 9, not too bad.
Lamb to the slaughter.
You're hitting just a little bit too hard to actually set up for the Absorb Soul. But this will work.
Feels good, I've had it.
Okay. Explosive Pigment. Slight overlap. And we don't quite get to Fugoro, nor do we get to the Lantern Ferry. Huh. Flame Spitter into Promote. Let's also set up a Go Key and then defend as best we can. That's a Lava Surge, I kinda have to. Sorry, Seifer. We're gonna take some damage here. Well, decent healing. Full block and we're starting to get some damage done. The front turtle will die this turn. I could defeat both, or I could try to farm for some more soul absorbing possibilities. Well, we have the defense, so let's see if we can get the Absorb Soul. I should have done some more damage to the back turtle, so that we can actually absorb the soul in case we draw it. This turtle will just die now. Doesn't have to. Give me your soul. I require it. Thank you.
This is wasting my time.
Another royal, huh? Not super happy with how I'm using those, but... The queen has summoned her most powerful subjects. She has heard of their past achievements and would like to see how truly brave they are. They are given the privilege of choosing their battle. One should not disappoint the queen. Accept the apprentice challenge, gain 100 gold and an ink, battle an easy enemy. Accept the squire's challenge, battle a challenging foe. Magda's fan. Or battle legendary foe, Magda's Rose. Yes. Master's challenge, please. Well then, declares the queen. A wry smile creeps across her face. Let the battle begin. It's just a soul eater. Okay, that's a pretty buffed soul eater though. And Soul Eater can eat my allies, so I kinda need some buff for allies in front. Like a shaman, perhaps? Flatten is nice. Good enough. There's Lava Surge. I'm gonna throw an Enraged Devil Strike here. It's good damage, lots of block. Too bad I have to skip on the shoot 'em up. This is the this enemy intends to destroy the hero's front ally and gain life. Yep. That's the scary one. Huh. I was about to bring the promo back with the shaman. Apparently that's not necessary. Enrage, and then all aggressive allies attack. And then this one attacks again. Yep. Looks like we are on track to win this one. That's the damage with the enemy already weakened, but we are also vulnerable, so it makes sense. needed a way to get Sorocco to the front, so that we don't have to take the hit against the vulnerability. Ouch. Wait, shoot 'em up would have been lethal. Would it? I think it would have been. I think I could have cast it there. I want to draw into Grim Siphon. We can't even absorb soul. Yep, it's not quite gonna work out. Oh well. But we get a free Magda's Rose from this, so that's more than worth it. The start of your turn, draw a card, it costs 0. Just like that. That makes a big difference. Sure. Let's gain the rage. I don't need to promote. I could. But I kinda wanna heal instead. Use the heal for 20 card instead. If we can get there. There's Grim Siphon. But this is not a great turn for us. It just became much better. I want the weakness. +16 plus 17. There we go. Managed to heal up quite a bit. Imperial Ink, huh? That wastes a few tiles, but it gets us to both Lantern Fairies at the same time. That is pretty big. Found to promote. I'm also gonna absorb your soul. And throw out the Intimidate just to get rid of it. So I don't have to draw it in the next cycle. Ha, free shoot 'em up. That's pretty nice. Let's do it twice. Looking for the Absorb Soul. I think we played it early. But we can heal back to full that way. Okay, back to full. And we can get our drum back. That is actually a pretty important thing for us. Bloodfire Mask. The first time this hero takes damage each battle, draw a card and gain an energy. That is really good. Barrage, another Lava Surge and a Flame Blast. The third Lava Surge is not that important. Flatten again. Just for the rage. We need to find the upgrade. Wait, we are... No, we need to find the Lava Surge. We found it. There we go. That's this fight done with.
Nice. Is that it?
Axolotls are great. Cute and very powerful. That's a good start. I should have played the Sucker Punch first. Well, I need to defend anyways. So I'm definitely gonna play Phalanx. I should have Shamaned the Phalanx maybe. Well, we have the full defense, thanks to the Ogre Belt and the Sorocco Brew. We don't need tons of healing, so we might as well use this to buff the Axolotl. And end the fight. We can even heal. Wasn't even aiming at that, but it just happened to work out very nicely. You know what would be great? Some precisioning for here, here, and there. But we can do so with brushes if we have to. Actually, no, this is a Farrier well. Yeah, we can access this. I was about to say, actually, we can't even access that with the precisioning, so. But we can. I think the most interesting spot to reveal is down in this area. We're getting cut off on this side. Here we discover a lot of empty tiles. I think this is still the better position. 15, 19, 23, 25. 25 is very good. In here we have Spyglass, Hex and Ragemind. Ragemind is decent, so is Hex. Feel like we don't need those. No, I think I want a Rage Mind. There was one more fight here. I'm gonna use a Noble Link. Throw it straight up. Apparently a very good choice. We can also now buy stuff at the store. Drop of Echoes should be worth it. Oh, right. I will also take a Whip Crack. I want to use those together. Whip Crack.
Nice one.
With the Drop of Echoes. This can probably now go into like some average attack. Devil Strike maybe. It doesn't really matter. Who knows? We might use it to destroy some block one day. Free Lava Surge. Let's crack our whip. We get a 0-cost copy, but before we play that, we summon a Shaman. Play it again. Bring it back, play it again. Let's follow the boss. And follow another boss. Actually follow the same boss again. That makes a bit more sense. Can't play the Sucker Punch. So I'm actually gonna take damage. Oops. Can we absorb Soul this turn? Grim Siphon absorb Soul will work. No need to do anything else in that case. One rage from entering rage status again. Ooh. Sure. An event? I will gladly take that. This shrine swirls with strange energies. Floating above the center of the altar, 3 orbs flicker with glimpses of wonderful possibilities. The adventurers feel a great compulsion to reach out and touch one of them. Wish for riches, 150 gold. Wish for power, 2 random gems. Wish for life, heal both heroes to full. Gems! Primal Skull and Focus Prism. Sorocco touches the red orb and it bursts like a bubble, showering gemstones down upon them. Is that really the card for it? I want it to be in a 0-cost card, so it's more easily playable.
Nice one.
This is all the fights done, so now the only thing left is... Well, there is still the elite. The only thing left for us in terms of exploration is to pick up these relics, Medallion of Insight. At the start of each fight, inflict critical hit on each enemy. So the first hit to them will deal double damage. And +1 power, I think that goes on Seifer. Anything in here? Shield Bash, Entrench, Mark. I feel like we have a pretty well-rounded deck at the moment. We could pick up 2 more cards, I guess. Maybe I should have taken one for the talent, but it shouldn't really matter all that much. Mecha Centipede. The easier of the 2 elites, usually. That's a pretty good start. pretty good use of the critical hits. Lava Surge. Oh, there's a whip crack. I wish I could play that. On fire. So we either want to block a lot, swap a lot, or end the fight. I think I want to draw first. Maybe ending the fight is not quite out of the question. Also, we just have a full block right now, so... No, never mind. We gave that guy extra strength. I guess I have to heal a bit. Is there any healing I can get? Oh, it's all... Yeah, it was the buffed up version. Oh, it doesn't matter. We have some hearts and no more fights, so... yeah. Just use these brushes. 14 is really nice. And we found another elite battle. This is the Earth Shaker? Ground Shaker, yep. Axolotl. No buffs for it right now. Let's play a Flame Spitter first. I guess we use the follow the boss then. Do it again. That's a whip crack. Tremor damage. Yeah, that's a slight issue here. We don't have a lot of defense. It's 9 damage on Seifer. That will do. Trigger another Tremors. When I have some more block, that's a pretty easy thing to do. And get a heal off of Grim Siphon. And then some follow the boss cards or something like that should end this fight pretty easily. Also, the enemy is just doing 9 this turn, so... Defending was definitely also an option. Golden Sphere, great. Last fight in the game and we get a Golden Sphere. We haven't found an alchemist, so... Well, we can still find one. None of these bases are great. Is there an obvious good spot to use a brush in? That's half decent. Ooh. Ah, yes. We have no gems. Well. Was there something in the store that would go well on a promote? I don't think so, sadly. Scavenge the gem pile. Okay, +1 spirit. Lava Surge, Goki, Shaman. Is this just 5 damage each turn extra? Is that better than another use of Goki? I think so. We probably won't use up the Goki anyways, so I just want this thing to dissolve. Okay, final brush. Any great space for it? Not especially. We have a couple 9s. This seems decent. It's another 9. I guess a 9's all I'm gonna get, so sure. Okay, some more precisioning. Not much I can do with that, but Iron Dust, Shield Bash, Buckle Up. I don't think we want to go for another. That was a bad choice because there was a impassable tile adjacent. Okay, time for the boss. Let's spend our remaining money. Gemsilk Scarf. Put that on Sorocco. Sometimes draw 3 extra cards when Sorocco doesn't attack. Okay, it's still legendary bosses, so Ever Hungry. For every 8 cards played in one turn, dissolve the hero's hand. Activates in 8 plays. Ooh, okay, that's pretty scary. Lava Surge. When Avatar of Mist deals life damage. It's not if we take life damage. Five cards played. No, 5 more cards we get to play. Reduce your power by 5 permanently. That's pretty good. And then we have the full defense. We can play 1 more card though, so we should. This whip crack won't be dissolved. And I don't mind these 2 getting dissolved. The whip crack is in the discard. The copy will get dissolved and that's a bit sad, but it's better than not playing it and never getting the copy, I suppose. Let's set up Goki. Promote the Axolotl. Shaman. Get the promote back. 4 more cards we get to play. Too bad we can't use the expensive follow the boss, but that's fine. We have a full block again. This thing also has 896 health now, by the way. Just pointing that out. Promote is nice and all. Let's gain the rage to double the effect of the whip crack. Then we play the 0 cost whip crack. And I think now it's better to charm and follow the boss instead of whip cracks. Because each follow the boss is already 155 damage. We can play 2 more cards without our hand getting dissolved. Don't need the other lava surge. We can't quite get the kill here. So I guess my best bet is just... You know, I could just dissolve my hand. The one card I probably want to keep is Rage Mind. But I don't want to draw the cards now and then get my hand dissolved. Okay, that is a card I don't want to get dissolved. Luckily I can avoid that. It's also a card that wins us the fight immediately thereafter. So it doesn't matter if anything gets dissolved, but... Let's just continue playing stuff while we can. There we go. That's the legendary Avatar of Miststone. 349 pages and everyone's level 11 now. Magic Dust. Whenever you draw or play this, gain an energy dissolve. Wow. That sounds really nice. Dark Knowledge. Choose 2 cards to draw from your deck. Lose 8 life. In Rage you don't lose any life. That is also really sick. A double tutor for 0. You just have to pay some life. Oh, that's strong. Let's spend our pages. Super runes are a bit too expensive for us right now. Better inks are good. Better gems are quite good as well. More gold is always nice. I'm gonna go for better gems first. And these higher starting card rarity things turn out to be pretty nice. Starting with a rare card can be very run defining. Wasn't really in this case. It was our first pick of Lava Surge Axolotl that really gave us the direction, but the shoot 'em up was certainly somewhat helpful. Having that as our first card.